one I've booked so far is in Texas next month. I'm not looking forward to going to Texas, I'll tell you that.
Okay, we're live.
Okay, hi everybody, this is Will Faerber, and we're starting off with Darcy Branchini here this morning. Now, some of you may remember from the last lessons, and this is a horse that kind of is slow to warm up. So we've kind of changed our approach here a little bit, and that's worked very well for her for the last week, as we're going right to the lunging just to get him moving forward and get him active and get him in the zone, so to speak, before we try to do much else. So she's doing the work in hand on her own in this particular case.
Yeah.
Just to save time in the lesson here. So we're going to start off with the lunging and just get this horse forward and where he needs to be and in the zone. And as she said, this has gone much easier as she's gone through this week. He's getting there quicker each day. So we always have to be ready to change our approach to how we're working a horse. You know, they're all a little bit different, and they're a little bit different as they change as well. So, but right now, with a horse like this, who's a bit heavy kind of horse, he's a bit lazy. You know, the main thing is just instilling in them this idea of kind of a work ethic, if you will, that, you know, getting over their backs and relaxing and getting the blood flowing and beginning to work. Whereas we've seen from this one in the past, it always takes him 10 or so minutes just to get warmed up, you know, and then he stops pinning his ears back and that sort of thing. Like, okay, we're going to have to do something. And of course, he's always like clockwork. As soon as you start him, he empties himself every time. Yes. Well, that's good.
Okay, walk on.
Said you're really kind of doing an altered bit of work in hand here anyway, just from a little further from him in the beginning, just activating that walk.
There you go. Walk on.
Starting off really quite well today. Very nice. And that's a very nice walk. Could be a little bit more active. Just keep trying to encourage a little bit more step. You see a little more bend in his hocks as he takes the step is what we'd like to see. That's a little better there. And watch as he drops his head, you'll see how he starts to flex his hocks a little more and actually bend them a little more. That's what we're looking to have happen. Like, that's quite good there. He's got a nice rhythm to his step. That's really very good. And you can go ahead and ask him to trot.
Ready? And trot.
That's very typical of him. Just kind of, oh, I'm not ready to wake up yet.
Trot on. Boy.
That's more like it. Definitely getting there quicker today. Really nice.
Come on, trot.
Very good.
Boy.
Good. That's very nice and very quick, coming around very quickly. Got a little resistance there right at the beginning, but then he gave it up very quickly. That's what we're looking for. Very nice. So go ahead and ask him to canter.
Coming. Ready? Canter.
Good. That looks better today.
Canter.
Keep that going.
Come on.
And then back to a trot. Actually, for him, that was an improved canter. He certainly sustained that more easily than he normally does. So that's good. And very nice now. Just a little more active. See how the hindquarters, keep watching those hocks. When you see the hocks kind of falling behind the body and not bending anymore, you know you have to make him a little more active. They go like that. That's really good there. Good, right there. Very nice. And ask him to canter again.
Ready? And canter. Canter.
And back to a trot again.
And
Now, while there's still a little bit of the brakes on there, that's certainly better. Back into the stretch again.
come on, trot.
Nice there. You see how his belly's already starting to come up a little bit now. And go ahead and let him walk and then halt and change directions. That's really good today. Starting off very good.
Yeah, we seem to get over the drama a lot faster.
Yeah.
Good boy. Okay. Come on. Okay. Walk on. Good boy. Come on. Walk. 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 Walk.
It's getting better. And go ahead and ask him to trot. He may be a little pissy from the looks of him there. Right at the beginning.
Trot.
He's got that little bit of an attitude on at the moment.
Come on. Trot.
I'll test you a little bit.
Come on. Trot. Trot. Okay. Come on. Trot.
That's getting better.
Come on, trot.
More active. Go ahead and canter if you'll canter. Go ahead and ask him to canter, but make him go faster than he wants to go.
Come on, canter.
Gotta give it up a little bit.
Come on, canter. Come on, canter. Canter.
Good. Now back to trot before he loses it.
And trot.
That's more like it. Starting to look better.
Come on, trot.
That's getting better. Go ahead and ask him to canter again.
Ready? Canter. 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 Canter.
Of course, he's on the wrong lead, but even if he's on the wrong lead, you can just make him go a few more steps, just for the hell of it. There you go. Just so he doesn't think he's getting away with something. Go ahead and ask him to canter again as you come to the rail over here again.
Ready? Canter. Come on. Ready? Canter. Come on. Canter. Come on.
Back with the whip. There you go. Got it now. Keep it going.
Ah.
Move him away from you. That's better. Keep that going.
Come on.
Good. There we go. Good. Keep it going.
Keep going. Trot on. Good boy.
That's more like it.
Come on. Trot.
That's it. Keep going.
Trot.
Much better now.
Ah. Trot. Come on.
Good. Now let him walk again.
And walk.
Okay, is Ron there with us? I'm ready for Ron to come out and lunge you
Okay.
on him.
Here he comes, I think.
That was kind of funny how you got there very quickly in the one direction and decided to be pissy in the other today. That's all right. But that's just normal for this kind of horse. It's just going to take a while to get through that.
And it's interesting because I think the canter on going this direction is hard for him.
Yeah.
But actually, that's weird because it's the opposite of what I would think. Because this leg is the one that he never wants to put down when he pees. His hind right, like he does this weird thing where he kind of goes like that. I don't know. Kath thought maybe it looked like he was a little weak on that leg, but
Could be.
come on.
Once again, he hasn't been over his back long enough to get really confirmed.
Yeah.
So it takes time. And of course, once you get to that point, he's the kind of horse that you would like to take outside, once you can, and take him on some nice long lopey canters. So, for
Oh, yeah.
if you can take him out with another horse, he's good with that kind of thing when you guys get to that point. Because these kind of horses are, once again, it helps to have them out with other horses, help motivate them a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems fine as far as like he doesn't react to things when he's out and about, but so he makes me feel confident in that way. Other than Reese, Reese was always like the opposite. Everything was a problem. But you're right. I think going out with another horse would be really useful. Ron, are you going to?
Do you guys have trails around you to ride on, some type or other, or around your own farm?
We could not on our property, really. We do have, the National Finger Lakes Forest is really right down the street. And I happened to drive by the other day. They have a whole horse camp there. So I think they have stalls and everything if you really wanted to get things, have some fun and have an adventure. But I don't know if we could do that, but we could certainly trailer down there.
Well, that's the best way to start.
Yeah.
Not too big of expectations the first time.
Exactly. And I think I would take someone we actually have a girl down the street that actually has had this like trail riding business for a long time. She and a couple other people do a lot of endurance type riding. So I feel like we have people around us that would be willing to go out on trails with us that are more experienced than us. I can't imagine having a trail riding business because I'd be so nervous about bringing people out that don't know what they're doing.
No, I tell you. I've seen a lot of those kind of people get a lot of people hurt, unfortunately.
Yeah. She's very careful about what horses she brings in, but still,
that's good.
Very particular about who she brings in.
I mean, she has horses that other people ride, or people come into trail ride?
People come into trail ride, but her horses that she has for trail riding, she's very particular about what meets that need. What's the right horse for that?
Yeah.
So that's at least good. But they're still horses. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron, everything's right there.
You just want to be sure when you go out, you're with somebody who knows what they're doing. And your horse that's new, you want to be with somebody who knows what they're doing on a horse that's been out there a lot, so.
Yeah, I think.
You're getting yourself into trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
Nothing worse than two green horses together out alone. And two green riders.
Yeah.
The recipe for disaster.
I think the endurance riding thing is actually quite cool.
It is, but it's very, very, unfortunately, many of the people who do it, the horses are very abused.
Oh.
If you've ever seen these people who do these long rides, I have known people that were the top champions of that. And, their horses are lame for months after they do one of those 50-mile rides.
Oh, yeah.
They come back skin and bones. So it's pretty abusive.
What's that noise? Oh, is that from Will's side?
Yeah.
But not as bad as the thing that they call ride and tie, where you have two people that have one horse. You ever seen this?
No.
Oh, yeah, they switch.
One person rides as fast as they can ahead and then ties the horse to a tree while it's standing there panting and sweating.
Really?
And that person gets off and runs, and the other person running catches up to the horse, gets on the horse, gallops it past the other one, and does the same thing. Wow. So they keep leaving these horses totally sweated, like tied to a tree someplace, waiting for the next one to come and pick them up. It's a kind of crazy sport.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. That's getting really nice there. Big walk. All those things are great if you really know what you're doing and you care about the horse in the process. But all those kind of extreme sports, there's always people that are willing to win at all costs.
Yeah.
Meaning cost of the horse.
No, you're right. I know the people that I know that do it regularly around here are very into their training routines and stuff.
Yeah.
But I also know somebody that did it last year that didn't do any training, and they were so proud of their horse, and I'm like, eesh, that sounds horrible.
But isn't that lame?
Yeah, and that horse is lame right now. You're right.
That's why they have a new horse.
Yeah.
That's why they have a new horse, exactly. Seemed like a good idea.
There is a girl from down the street that went and did that Mongolian race that they do.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Really nice. All right, and go into a Trot Rising. That's it. Don't worry about the transition. Just get him into the trot, get him into the zone. I like that. Good job. Little taps, you can get a little more out of it. A little bit pokey. There we go, like that. Good job, good.
He seems a little resistant right now.
Yeah, give him a little taps, trying to open it up till you feel like he just forgets about that. You know, when you see his ears kind of pinned back at you like that, you know, he's going, oh, I don't feel like doing this.
His ears are pinned back and he's
fine. After he starts to relax, he starts to get over himself. There.
Good boy. Good boy, that's it.
Nice, there we go. Keep that going. A little tap again, try to get a little more activity out of him. Not quite there yet. That's better. A little bit more, another little tap, see if we can get a little bigger swing out of him.
Come on. Trot on. Trot on.
There we go. And go ahead and let him walk. And as you come to the center, go ahead and halt and change directions.
Okay. Good boy, Calvin. Yeah, he seems really resistant going that direction. I think he's very gassy today. Okay, Ron, stay there.
I'm walking.
All that green grass.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I actually let him on grass today for a little while without his muzzle, and I think maybe that was a mistake.
Amazing how fast they can eat it.
I know. I could tell when I was getting him ready that he was really gassy. I heard all this gurgling going on. Walk on.
And go ahead and trot.
That's boy.
Good. See if you can get just a little more than he's giving you right now. So you can get just a little. There you go. Like that. Good. That's looking better. That. Nice there. Very nice. Right there. Good job. Keep that. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Keep that going.
Come on, Calvin. Come on. Is he gonna poop?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, good.
You're gonna go again.
That's good. Oh yeah.
That was
That
pretty
was a little better after he relieves himself.
Yeah, he was having a lot of gassy moments.
Yeah. It was
Ron
very
was
entertaining.
He was pretty much tooting, going all the way around the circle. See, now I feel better.
You know, there actually are horses that are allergic to grass.
Really?
I'd run into him.
Well, I have to say, it's so the opposite. Like, Reese, that used to be the cure. Like, if he was a little upset in the stomach, you put him on the grass for a little while and he'd be great. With Calvin, I put him on grass and he seems to get upset stomach.
Yeah. Nice. Good. Now go ahead and walk again. Now, are you able to put the side reins on your upper rings up there? Do you have, is that possible?
I don't know, Ron. We could probably do that.
Yeah,
right?
I can do it. I just got
Well,
the string.
If it's problematic, let's just start by shortening the side reins where they are. Just take them shorter where they are right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe like 5 holes.
I don't know if there's that many.
Hope to have 5 holes.
I can get, it'll take a couple seconds to put the string.
Okay, then go ahead and put them up on top then. Yeah, that'll be better.
Darcy, you want to walk over here?
Sure.
Just walk over by the camera and all.
Okay.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Come on, this way. Here, I can put the string on the D-rings if you want to start.
You got it.
So glad this saddle has D-rings. Do you want to go like this? That's usually what I do. No.
Sure. What do you want to do? Here, let's do this.
Yeah, I think you're right. Do it so it's double. Did you put them on the same hole? Just
Yep.
Yeah. Will, do you think we have to go less holes on this one, or shorter, I should say?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Than where you were, yeah. A bit.
Got it. I think probably in the last hole. There's not much. Like, they're pretty long, actually. That's why I bought them, because they were long, but...
So that's the last.
No, I meant the other way. Shorter.
Gotta put more holes in these.
Yeah, let's see what Will thinks. Probably about good, right?
Get the other side.
What do you think,
Yeah.
Will? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, fine.
that's okay.
Yeah, like that. Yep.
Yours are different than mine.
I know. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep. Which direction?
I think let's go left again.
Yeah, left is fine. Yeah.
That's his easier side today for some reason. Sometimes it's the other way, but and then maybe with all this poop coming out and relieving himself of gas, start to feel better going right. Okay, I'll start walking around you.
Yep.
Calvin, you could walk away from him. He was like on top of
They
you.
like to be next to me. They've got a very magnetic
All right.
Give him
personality.
treats.
Now we're just going to see if we can stabilize him with a little higher pole position here. See how he does.
Come on, walk on.
That's it. Widening your circle there a little bit. Do a little bit of a leg yield. Move the outside a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And go ahead and trot. Don't worry about the transition. Just get him into a trot and see if he will move freely. That's what I want to see right there. Good. Very nice. A little bit more active. There we go. Now we're getting there. That's more like it. Right there is good. Keep that. Good. 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 Very nice right there. A little more active again. Every time you feel it kind of falling away from your seat. Good there.
Come on, keep going. Will's gone. Careful, Ron.
He's still up. The TV's just gone. Can you hear us, Will?
No, it's not just the TV. Good boy, Calvin. Good boy. He says, Mama, this is a weird lesson. Good boy. Come on. Did the whole Zoom thing drop? Come on. Come on, pay attention.
This, are we back live again?
We are live.
Oh, we are.
We are live. Hi, everybody. I hope you're still with us there. Sorry about that.
A little technical difficulty.
I like that walk he has right now. Let's have you just go. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Just keep going in the walk the way you have him here.
Okay.
Go ahead and shorten your range. Let your hands come together in front of you or there a little bit. And just let him stabilize right there. Actually walking really well right now. Stretching into those contacts. That's really good. And I'm liking this. And go ahead and go to a Trot Rising around the ring, and let's see how it goes without Ron. If you just stay there in the middle, so he's got you there in case. But I like that walk that we just ended up with. Good. Good job right there. Good job. Keep going. Just like that. Very nice. Very good work right there. Yeah, let your hands come a little closer together there. Let them come together and just keep trying to feel that light contact just like you have it. The side reins are helping you, but they're helping you feel the right thing. That's kind of the point of them. So the more you take over from the side reins, the better, because that's kind of the idea. So the contact is with you. That's really good right there. Keep that. Keep going large, just like that. Loving it. Really good. Got a good attitude now. Really nice right there. Really good work. Keep that going. Change the rein across to the diagonal from the next long side. Good. Keep that trot going. Very good. Right there. Very nice. And just continue large all the way up to the other end, and then turn after you pass the center line, do a little bit of a leg heel to the right. Good. Last 3 steps especially were very nice. Keep that going. Little tap, a little more active again. Yeah, good. And then when you get to the center, just ride a big circle around Ron there, who's standing in the middle. I'm going to correct your rising diagonal.
That explains why it felt so weird.
Yeah, and then just another little tap of your leg there. And of course, whenever I say to tap with the whip, I always mean to use your leg first. So it's always leg and then the whip when he doesn't respond. Good job. Go large again. It's like this. Now down the next long side, lengthen the stride. Think of it as just going a little faster at the moment. So you want to let him stretch a little deeper into the contact, but then ask for a little bit longer stride by a little tap of your leg and then pushing through a little more with your seat like that. Very nice. Keep that going. And again, change the rein from the next long side, change across the diagonal. Keep it going. Very nice. And keep going all the way up to the other end, and then pass the center line and leg yield to the left. So starting to look much freer now and happy. That's what we want to see. Very nice. Right there's good. Very good work now. Keep it right there. And again, going away from me now, a little bit of a lengthening down this long side, just asking him to for a little bigger stride so you can get a little impulse out of him. Like that, good. Now down the next long side, a little bit of shoulder 4. So both hands are going to move to the inside a little bit, just helping you to displace the shoulders off the rail a little bit. Doesn't have to be way far, just enough so he just tracks about a 3-track, about like that is plenty for right now. Good, keep that. Good, really nice now, really nice. Go large. Starting to feel pretty free and consistent now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice, good. This is what it's all about with this kind of horse, getting him to this stage. Now again, change the rein across the next diagonal. You can see how when you use the side reins in this manner, that is from that upper position up the D rings, the horse really doesn't overbend the horse. If you wanted to put his head straight in the air, he'd be able to. So this only works when your horse has gotten to the point where it understands stretching into the contact. And then after the center line, again, leg yield to the right.
You got it.
And again, when you get to the center, circling around Ron. All right. And again, go large. Down the next long side, shoulder 4, just like we did on the other side. Both hands are going to come to the inside, helping you displace the shoulders to the inside. Looking to get a little more push off the inside hind leg. Good, like this. Very nice. Very good. Very good. There, come around really nicely. Keep that. And again, down the next long side, lengthen going away from us. Little tap as you come out of the corner there, then push through a little stronger with your seat. Like that. Really nice. Good job. Right there. Now, just for fun, let's try a serpentine of 3 loops. So you're going to do 3 half 20-meter circles or thereabouts, about like that. Across the center line. Changing as you cross the center line.
He's like, we can do this.
Circle in the middle. Good. And then changing the bend again there. Just making sure you remember to change your rising diagonal each time, which you did. You're on the correct one now. Go large again. And this time again after that, that kind of slowed him down a little bit. So let's open up the stride again. Again, lengthen the stride going away from us. So whenever we lose that nice forwards feeling free swing, then we want to just go back and reestablish that again like that. Very good. Go large. And now again, circling around Ron there in the middle. little tap. He's getting a little behind your leg now.
Come on, I know, almost done.
Yeah. Move his hindquarters. There you go. Try to move his hindquarters a little bit outside. A little bit of shoulder forward on your circle. At least get both ends of them in the same circle. There we go, like that. Like that's really good. Now go large. Keep that. And once again, keep taking up the slack in your range. So you're trying to, as much as possible, be the reins rather than letting the side reins just kind of do it all. You want to think of the side reins at this point as just being like a pair of training wheels. They're helping you from getting too far out of whack. But we want you to take over the actual riding. That's really good there. Keep that. Very nice. Keep that going. And again, lengthening, going away from me, coming out of this corner. It's trying to slow down a little bit on that turn, asking for a little bit more. Really nice now. That's the way. Excellent. Yep, and let him stall on you there. Yeah, good job. Now, once again, on the circle around Ron. At the top, keeping that going. So with a horse like him, once you get him in the zone and he stays there for a while, as soon as he starts trying to quit, you never want him to let him quit when he starts tiring out. You want to do a little bit more and then stop. So get him back in that really free position again like that, where you don't feel any resistance to the movement. That's really good now. Keep that. Really good. Right there. Good. Keep that. Go large again. Very good. And on circling around Ron again. That's it. Shorten your reins a little bit there again, once again, so you have a little more of the contact there. Good. There's good. Yeah. Good there. Good job. Good job. Keep it. Right there. Really nice. Very nicely done. And let him walk.
Good boy.
Very, very nicely done. And you may come to the center and stop and dismount.
Good job.
That was excellent. So once again, it took a little while for him to get there, but nowhere nearly as difficult as it's been on other days. Once he got his gas moving through, it seems like. But that was really good. That's probably the longest that you kept him going like that.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. That's the longest. And he's breathing.
Yeah, that was really good. So I would say over the next week till I see you, continue in this same way we just did.
Okay.
Once again, this is really great for him. That's the whole thing with a horse like this, is now just getting to the point where he understands this is the work every day, that, it's not going to be too much work, but he is going to have to come out and work. And, but he definitely got it, especially in the one direction. It was kind of funny how he went the other way. Then he was a little bit resistant. But I just said, I think that was part of the gassiness problem there that you had to take. But that was really super. But he got to a really good place and was keeping himself up there quite nicely, just about in the working frame. So really, really good. Any questions today?
No, I think that was really helpful. Thank you.
Very good. So same thing, same kind of work like this. Once again, you can't really, we talk about riding and steering and, all these other things, but you really can't do much of any of that until the horse will just consistently go, right? Because, then you're just caught up with just trying to get them to move. So this is the whole deal right now, is just making him consistent so he'll work over his back consistently and get over that pissiness and get there sooner all the time, which is what will happen as he gets fitter and the more consistent you are,
Yeah, and it's funny because I notice once in a while, like if I can catch him when I know he's about to kind of start to slow, it's really a lot easier to keep the momentum. But
try to catch it before it dies entirely. Exactly, before he gets all the way stop time.
But
all right, that was fantastic today. You're looking really great. Can't wait to see you in person next week.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you.
Good. If anybody else is watching, if you have any questions about what we have done today and what we're doing, by all means, be sure and just put them on the website there somewhere under this thing, and we'll be happy to get back and answer them when we can. All right, we're going to take a little 5-minute break or so here while we get the next horse out, and we'll see you all back here momentarily.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you. Well done. We are ready.
We're back.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, we're back with Ron Branchini and his brand new horse, Duke, his name is. How's it been going this week?
Good, good. We've been working on the stuff that, like doing the working hands coming along nicely. He's starting to move a little bit for me. We've been working on, some of the exercises with that. I've been lunging him. I've got a nice routine going with that.
Okay.
And I've been trotting him. That's been going really well too.
Excellent. Okay, well, let's start with a little working hand.
Great.
And there's been no more further difficulty with him rearing up or any of that kind of stuff that he did a
No,
little
he'll
bit.
look at me once in a while, but that's just a fleeting moment. I think we're past that.
Yeah, good.
There's a lot of new stuff hitting him all at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Just slowly start to begin to open the walk a little bit so we get a little more active step as you can. And go ahead and go large down the long side, which may help just going in a straight line for a minute, just letting it open up. And after you turn by the center line, leg heel to the right.
Come on.
Good. All right, there's good. They're going. And go ahead onto a circle where you are now and just see if we can get him a little more active and let him stretch into it a little more there. I'd like to get a little more step out of his back end there so it's getting a little more active. Getting better, a little more. That's getting better. Good. I'd like to see that step just getting a little more active. Keep trying for that. Get it. Get those hind legs a little more. There you go, like that. So I can get a little better there. There you go, like that. Good. There. Very nice now.
Come on.
Much better. Now just go ahead and stay on your circle there. As you come to the center line, go ahead and stop and change directions.
And yeah, he's got a little bit of a cough going.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of hay and shavings. So I've been a little bit of Zyrtec, rinsing the hay off. He's been outside a bunch too, so.
Once again, to see if you can keep trying to pick up that tempo a little bit.
Come on. Come on. That's it.
Good. I like that.
Come on.
For those of you who are just joining us, Ron got this horse, about 3 weeks ago now?
It's been about a month now.
About a month?
Yeah.
It was really a great find.
It's our fourth lesson. Yeah, our first lesson, I think I had him literally 5 hours.
Yeah.
So he's brand new to the barn, brand new to me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, he's certainly gotten much better about this work in hand. He's not overreacting to you anymore or thinking that you're trying to overpressurize him.
Come on.
He's a little bit more active. Tap, tap.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
How about trot instead? There we go, like that. That's better right there. There, it starts to step. Good. That's good there. And as you come to the center line, you can stop and let's go ahead and put him on the lunge. That's coming along really nicely. He's not overreacting to it anymore.
Yep.
Step needs to still get a little more active, but that's coming.
Yeah, when I work with him, when I do the in-hand, it's a longer session. And I also do it sometimes without a saddle because it's easier.
Yes, and that's great.
Yeah. And, you know, then I just put a sort of single on him to lunge him with. He's pretty good with that. Just think, well, this time next week you'll be here.
I will be there. I'll be about getting there.
Very exciting.
I think I get in at 5, something like that. Isn't that what it was?
Yep.
I remember correctly. Just hope I don't have any of these crazy people on the plane. Some guy today, the plane lands and he opens the door and walks out on the wing. He'll be in jail by now, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
You just wonder what's wrong with people. What do you think is going to happen if you do that at an airport? You know?
It's amazing.
You're going to jail.
Wait. Stand there. Stand there. I did shorten these a little bit. He seemed to do a little bit better. They weren't swinging around on them so much.
Yeah,
so
good.
I'm on the 5th hole.
Sounds about right.
Anybody?
So I guess I better plan on bringing a coat next week.
Oh yeah. It'll be warm during the day, but it gets, you know, in 50s and 40s at night. No snow though. Not yet.
No snow.
Not till December. Come on, buddy. So we have had some 80-degree days around Halloween.
All right.
So yeah, it does go back and forth.
You guys were lucky that you didn't get much of that last hurricane that went through.
No, it just rained. Nothing too major.
Nice. And you can go ahead and trot.
Trot.
Now, of course, when you're on your own, spend as much time as you like walking, but just when we get through this, we can get to riding. Pretty nice, though. That's getting better. He's definitely got some little bit of cough going on.
Yeah. We haven't checked out. It's just, like I said, there's a little dust and hay. And
Yeah.
changed out his shavings, too.
Good. That's more like it. He's certainly already starting to look a bit fitter. His belly is coming up a lot faster. Looks trimmer generally. The lower back behind the saddle is looking better already. Yeah. That's good. You can go ahead and ask him to canter. Let's see what that looks like. Or see what it does to him.
Canter. 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 No.
You have to give him a little tap with your whip.
Canter. Canter.
Got the wrong lead there. Let's bring him back and try again.
And trot.
Looks like taking that counter canter. So as you come to the next wall, get a little
Canter.
closer to it right there.
Canter.
Nope. You got to try to get him. You got to almost kind of put the shoulder into the wall a little bit.
And trot. Oh, the watch came off him, so.
Oh.
And walk. Yeah,
That was a question I was going to ask you, because I looked at that company. They sell those Pixio. Is Pixio the same as the Pixum watches?
yeah. If you have a Pixio, it's a Pixio EM is the version that you guys have.
I have a Pixum camera.
It's not a Pixio?
Not a Pixio.
It's not made in
Pixum.
France?
It's made in France. The same company,
so
but
it's the same one. It just got EM at the end instead of I. Oh.
Okay, so it's the same thing. So
Yes.
I didn't order one of those watches because I wasn't sure it was work. That they didn't offer one. They sell the Pixum. They call them Pixum cameras, but they didn't sell the individual watches.
Yeah, no, it's the same. What it is
Same
is
thing.
the EM is for mobile devices, and the Pixio is for just regular handy cams.
Right.
Same exact, same company, all that.
But the watch will work. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'll go ahead and order one. I knew there was something I wanted to ask you.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to ask you.
It was going to take 2 weeks for my watch to even get to France.
Yeah, no, they've got them in stock there, so.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm lost without my robot camera,
Yeah. Come on.
especially when I'm by myself here.
Okay. Trot. This guy's very willing.
There we go. He is. That's such a lovely horse.
Canter. Canter.
Not quite. So to get that left lead. Going to trot again.
Come trot. Trot. And trot. And trot. And trot. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, next time around, try to get him closer to the rail and ask just as you get
Canter.
right there. There you go. You got it. Perfect that time.
Canter.
Yeah, much better. Much better. Yes, Canter. Much better today. Good. And come back to a trot. That's really good. Much improved in that canter. That's more like it. Got a nice bigger swing in it now. Really good job. That's nice right there. Nice big swing. That's really nice.
Trot.
And keep it. Good. Very nice. And as you come to the center line, you can let him halt and change directions. It's really good.
And walk.
Trot and canter look better today.
And walk. And ho. Ho. Good boy. Good job. Okay. Walk on. Walk on. That's it. No, walk on. Chop.
Good. Just make it a little bit more active than what you got there. Just needs to see if you can get a little more push. That's good.
Chop.
Nice. Good job. As you come around to the wall on the other side, ask him to canter.
Canter.
Try again when you get to the next wall.
Canter.
Might need to get, there you go, good. Good, keep it going for a moment, that's good.
Canter.
Better. Keep it going. Let's see if he'll stretch into it again, try to keep it going.
Canter.
Keep it going, see if he releases.
Canter. Oh.
Let's let him have the trot, that's all right, he wants to come back to it. Right now, I like the trot. It came back to a much better trot. So once again, that's why we were cantering, to get a better trot. So if we were working on the canter, I might go back and ask for more canter, but that's what I'm looking for, was a better trot. So that's what we got. So I'm happy. I think that's really nice. Kind of nice and evenly he's moving now.
Trot.
Excellent.
Trot.
God, it's such a lovely horse, Ron. You lucked out, my friend.
Yes, I did. Trot.
Really nice. And let him walk.
And walk.
Very nice. And Halton, you were ready to mount up. That was really good. You know, much better trot today. The canter is better. Trot was longer and more connected. A little more activity, especially at the end there. That last canter was really good.
Come
Have you been leaving the side reins on or taking them off to ride?
I take them off to ride.
That's fine. Okay.
he doesn't have a problem like stretching with the contact and stuff.
Right.
So
Right.
when I'm on him. Okay, come on. Come on. You're not done yet there, Pokey. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, when I've been lunging him, I do intervals when I'm trotting him. So I'll trot him, bring him down to a walk, bring him back up to a trot again, and then change direction and do that. I do that 4 times total, so 2 times on each side.
Right.
And it seems to work out pretty good. Then he's getting some time on it, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Everybody.
Oh, there, Duke.
Will, you're missing Apple Harvest Festival this weekend.
Oh, no.
It's probably better, though, because hotel rooms have been really hard to get this weekend. I think we have a festival every week here in Ithaca.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
All during the fall? So is the college back in full session with all the students and everything?
Yeah, well, so they went to yellow for a while because there was a spike with some of the students, but now they're back in green. Yeah, everybody's required to wear masks, but the infection rate is way down. You know, I think there's like maybe 12 total in the county. So, but we pretty much everybody just wears masks here. Duke, I've been playing in the sandbox. Okay, buddy. Let's get my whip. Right there. Come on. Come on. It's that time. Walk up. Good boy. That's a good boy. Come on. No, you can't walk off, dude. No, take a step. Good boy. That's it.
Oops.
Very curious, this guy. Until he's a young horse.
Well, he seems like a bit of an old soul for a 6-year-old.
Yep.
I don't know what it is, but every horse I've ever had that's had a really super mind was always this color, a dark bay.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and go large and just keep trying to open that walk up a little bit. It's a little stifled at the moment, a little sticky. We just want to keep opening up till we just feel that free step. So remembering that our goal in ride teaching a horse to go is to get them to the point where, you know, we turn them on and we set them at a pace and they stay there until we ask them to change. Of course, that takes years to get to that point, but that's always the goal, so that we're not having to ride them every step of the way. That's the point of doing all the work on the lunge and this sort of thing, to get them in the zone so that they get that idea when we get on them. They get in the zone, they stay there and move freely forward actively.
Okay.
Good. And just keep trying to open that up because he starts to stretch into it, getting better every step. Go ahead and turn after the center line and do a little bit of a leg yield to the left. Yeah, last 3 steps or so were better. Certainly got organized there a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that right away again. After the center line there, turn again and leg yield to the left. So the last 3 steps of that were good. Getting better. Keep asking a little bit more. There we go. Good. Getting better. Keep that going. There you go. Good. That was a good step. That's getting better and more active. They're good. 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 Once again, like last 4 or 5 steps there were good that time. And once again, now just try to activate him and just activate a little bit so you feel stretch a little bit forward for you. Go ahead and change the rein across the diagonal here. Coming up on the next long side. There you go, good. And once you get that, then see if you can get a little bigger step, a little more active step. Right now it's still a little kind of slow, stop, start, stop, start. Getting better. And go ahead after A and turn by the center line and leg yield to the right. Good, that's starting well. Keep that going.
Yeah.
It's a little pokey, but he's doing the right things. Got an itch there. Go ahead, keep going.
Got an itch.
Got an itch.
Okay.
Okay, but you're welcome. There we go.
Yeah, he goes a little better going this direction.
Yeah. And once again, just little bumps of your leg tapping behind, once again, it's always 3 times with your leg, like very lightly, like barely touching them the first time, then a little stronger. if they don't respond to that second stronger impulse from your leg, then the third time you have your whip there with it. So it's the leg and then the whip instantly like that. And kind of get in the habit of making that your routine. We always ask first with the leg. We ask a little stronger with the leg. That doesn't work. The third time it's the leg and then the whip very quickly. Now, as you get to the center of the short side here, let's go ahead and trot rising. The walk is a little bit pokey still, but I think he's better in the trot. It's not bad, but just not quite as rhythmic as we would like it to be ultimately. So let's see what happens when we get him up into a trot. That's the way. Good job. Is this little cough thing something that just started with him?
It's been about a week or so, but it's getting a little bit better.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, we had the vet, talk to the vet and stuff.
Oh, you have? Okay. Doesn't have any discharge?
No.
Okay. Just like us, some of them don't like dust.
Dusty hay.
Yeah.
Had a bad hay year this year.
Yeah.
As I said, he hasn't been bad, and he's starting to cough more.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Good. Getting better there.
Okay, and walk.
Go ahead and let him walk again.
Let him walk a little bit. You right there, buddy? Come on.
Walking out. Yeah, because, when they are coughing like that, we can't just push them because they, again, they're physically uncomfortable. So let them walk for a minute. I mean, a lot today has been much, much better. So other than having this little bit of a cough, on the lunge line, we saw a much better trot, better canter, better walk, really. Good. Then when you get in the middle of the short side again, let's go ahead back to the trot again. See if you can maintain it.
Drop. Drop.
That's it. There we go, like that. Good job. Keep that. Very nice now. Good. Keep that. Just like that. Very good. Keep it going. Good. And change the rein across the next diagonal. Good. Let's come back to the walk. Let's give him a little more walk again.
And walk.
It's definitely better after we gave him that last little walk moment.
They actually started him on Zyrtec.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, good. It'll be interesting to see if it works. Are you having to water his hay?
So rinse it off.
Rinse it, yeah. What kind of hay do you get there? Is it only grass hay that you guys have?
Yeah, it's like a combination of Timothy regular.
Yeah.
It's literally like a half mile down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, our hay guy's local. Like literally he's a neighbor.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty big operation. He ships up and down the East Coast too.
Nice. Good walk now. Now again, when you get on the next line side, let's go back to the trot again. All right, it's good there. Good.
Come on.
You can just think every time that head comes up, think about adding a little bit of leg and trying to open it up forward again. Like that. Yeah, very nice. Like that. Very good now. Keep that. Same thing here. Every time it comes up, just a little bump of your leg, tap of your whip if necessary. That's good now, though. Good. Try to make a little turn after the center line there and do a little bit of a leg yield to the left in the trot. See if we can keep that going. Good, there we go. Really nice. That's good. Keep it going. Good job. Very nice. Keep that. Excellent. Keep that going. Really nice. There we go. Keep this. Good job.
Come on, drop.
Really nice now. There we go.
Drop. Drop.
See if you can get him to open it up a little bit again. Once again, coming down this long side, think about trying to lengthen the stride a little bit and tap a little more head of your leg. There, good, like that, like that. Now let him walk again.
And walk. And walk.
I think this is pretty much the strategy you have to use until he gets over this coughing thing. We'll get control of this. He's definitely better after he walks for a minute, clears it out, and we start again. It's good. Keep going.
Come on, buddy. Good boy.
Good.
Yeah, last night was our first night of full, 24-hour turnout. So that'll
Wow.
help too. He's not in the stall for 12
Yep.
hours or 10 hours.
And when you get to the middle of the short side there again, Trot Rising.
Come on, buddy. Okay, drop. Drop.
You guys had enough cold that the flies have died?
Almost.
Yeah, good.
They're slowing down for sure.
Yeah.
Come on.
We'll tap coming through the short side here. There you go. Like this again. Good. Like this. Very nice. Like that. Good job. There we go. Now let him walk again.
And walk. Yeah, I wanted to get around the corner because he usually slows down there.
All right. Go ahead and change on the diagonal again.
Come on, buddy.
And when you get to the center line, as you cross the center line, ask him to trot again. Go ahead right back up into the trot, going to the left now.
Trot. Trot.
Good. Keep that. Good. Much better now. Keep that going. And try to make a little turn after the center line. Do a little bit of a leg yield to the right now.
Trot.
Good. I like that. Good job there. Good. Actively back into that stretch. It's really good now. Keep that.
Trot.
Really good. Keep that. Really good now. Try to give me a little bit of a lengthening of stride down the next long side. Think of it just going a little bit faster right now. See if you just get that impulse ahead of your leg a little bit. And I'm not looking for it to be huge, just so you feel that impulse move through his body like that. Good enough. There we go. Like that. Good, good, good. Keep it going. Keep it going. There. Now a big circle here at this end. Keep that going.
Drop.
Good there. Right there. Good. Keep that.
Drop.
That again. Good. And go large again.
Drop. You right there, bud?
That, he starts to cough again a little bit.
A second.
Yeah, let him walk in when he starts coughing.
Okay. Oh, I'm choking.
Yep.
No. Yeah, we've been like taking temperatures, all that stuff. Everything's normal.
Yeah, so nothing's been, and then there's no, if there's no discharge, that says it's more than likely just allergies. If you haven't experienced that before. And none of your other horses are sick or anything, I assume.
Yeah, no, we're all fine.
Yeah. People always forget that horses, I've seen horses that were actually allergic to grass, couldn't eat grass. I mean, they're just like us, you know, these weird things that they can have and react to. Like us and gluten.
Yes.
Some people can eat it with no problem, others not so.
Nope, doesn't work for me either. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Walk on. Come on. Don't move.
And when you get down the middle of the long side, we'll do one more little bit of trot here. Let's take him back up there one more time.
Come on. Drop. Drop.
There we go. Good. Very nice. Keep that.
Come on.
That's it. It's making it a little more active there. Every time you lose it like that, send him a little bit more active down the long side. Think about just lengthening the stride, getting him out in front of you again like that. There we go. Good. Like that. Keep it going. Tap. A little bit stronger. Very good. Very nice. And on the circle here. Good. Nice there. Again, a little more active again. Every time the head comes up, you know you got to engage that back end. Like that. Go large again. Try to lengthen going away from me one more time. Let me see, just activate him a little bit more. Like that. Good, 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 good. Now ask him to walk. So we just finish on that little opening step there like that. And let him walk. And come on down the other side.
Come on.
Ron, I just couldn't be happier for the short time you've had this horse. I mean, he's just a perfect horse for you. Just a lovely creature. All you got to do is bring him along. All the right things are already happening. This little coughing thing may be a little bit of a setback, but I'm sure he'll get over that once you figure out what's causing it. But just, I love how he just has that, he wants to be over his back, you know, very easily, which is wonderful. You know, I mean, horses can be just like people. You know, there's people that, I mean, you know, like I certainly knew kids when they were young who just had that kind of body that, you know, were always hard. You know, I mean, their bodies were hard. You know, they activate all their muscles correctly. I mean, it's a genetic thing. And this horse already does that. I say we saw this horse in a lesson before Ron bought this horse, and it was just a total disaster of a lesson with him trying, I don't even know what they were trying to do, with his head straight up in the air and kind of trying to force him to do things. You can see why he was kind of shut off. Yeah. But he's coming along. I mean, today his stride was better. I mean, other than the coughing thing, everything was much, much better. His canter was better. His stride was better, carrying you beautifully. As soon as you get him ahead of your leg, he goes right into the stretch. So all the right things are happening. I think all you have to do now is just wait. Keep doing the same things until it gets more consistent. And it won't be long before he'll be up in a working frame. So really, really good.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying riding him. He's awesome.
Just a lovely horse. I wish I had one just like him, but a little bigger for me.
So we're going to see
very,
you.
very
I'm really excited about this. So.
Yep, I am too. So I guess I'll see you at the airport. Where am I flying into?
Syracuse.
Syracuse, that's right. Yeah. So I'll see one of you at the Syracuse airport it's about 5 o'clock, something like that, seems to me, if I remember correctly.
Sounds good.
Sounds great. All right, you guys. Well, thank you. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. And hopefully everybody, as many of you can join us in Ithaca, New York next week. We're all looking forward to being there. It's going to be nice to go somewhere. I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully see everybody next week and have a great week. And we'll see you very soon, my friend.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Yep.
Well done.
Thanks.